watch the news here in the US, you might think our country is the only country dealing with immigration problems. You might think the only thing going on with immigration in the entire world is that there's a bunch of people from Central America and Mexico trying to get into the US, even though this country is supposed to suck or whatever. The narrative we're fed by the mainstream media on immigration barely makes sense. And not only does it not make sense, it's extremely short-sighted. Because the truth is, right now, the entire globe is pretty much dealing with their own immigration issues. In fact, one horrible story just came out of Norway. One of their big politicians has been convicted of forcing 3 young men seeking asylum in their country to have sex with him. Between 2011 and 2017, Svein Ludvigsen basically used the 3 asylum seekers as his personal sex toys. For that, he was just found guilty in a court and sentenced to 5 years in prison. Now again, this is Norway we're talking about. This is the country that loves to say it's a world leader in human rights and has it all figured out and is so cultured and above everyone else, especially the silly little US, who's supposedly so awful to their asylum seekers. And if you listen to the mainstream media here, you'd believe that. But if you're paying attention in only the slightest way to what else is going on in the world, you know that is not the truth. The truth is immigration is a mess everywhere on the planet pretty much, because much of the planet is now on the move for lots of reasons. A lot of it is our own endless wars. We just love to go in and bomb places and then leave all the innocent people to scatter. The climate is also becoming a factor as people are having a hard time living in places where it's hard to grow food or not be swept away by rising water levels. And that's bound to become more prevalent. In fact, according to The Guardian, we are now witnessing the highest levels of movement on record, with about 260 million people living outside their country of birth. So yeah, the US might be one cause of a lot of immigration right now, but we're certainly not the only one, and we are certainly not the only ones dealing with it. And until people start to get real about that, instead of politicizing the issue in a ridiculously childish manner and using it in their Democrat versus Republican fight, it's bound to just keep getting worse.